If the wind's a bit lighter, maybe Sarah Keita is there as well in that type of speed. But I think when the wind picks up, she's still fully on it.
Also, with Sarah, every single race she does, she gets a bit quicker, a bit better, a bit more confident.
Yeah.
And
it does look like that, doesn't it? Here we go. Oh, the challenger. I think Philippe has got a mojo on, but Jenna Gibson absolutely beats the start down this bottom end. Sarah Keita a little bit further back, but Gibson is going to be doing Gibson things right now, because look at the speed of Jenna Gibson. She is the fastest woman in the world. Sarah Keita, though, has come from not such a good start. She's up into second place now. We've got Philippe on that challenger looking good. We've got Lemetier also looking good, and Van der Veen. But Jenna Gibson is leading coming into this first mark. Sarah Keita in second place. Remember, no obstacles in this one, but we saw from Tati Franz, the jibes are not easy. There are some moments which are definitely not easy. A little bit of swell out there. A good jibe from Gibson, though. Good jibe from Sarah Keita. Lemetier, Davico, Philippe. We've got Van der Veen, Alabau, all in the mix as we go through this first mark. But Jenna Gibson out in front. I mean, she's been in this position a lot at this event. Super quick. Can she hold off Sarah Keita? I think she probably can, but she just needs to keep it together. She's going for that podium. She's not going to take the event win from the position she's in now. Sarah Keita, I feel like that is already wrapped up. It's just a matter of time, but she definitely can make the podium. Some good results today from Gibson would put her in that podium slot. So Gibson round on a nice bit of swell there, just gets stuck on a bit at the top of it, but a good jibe from Gibson. Not so good from Sarah Keita. Oh, I think that's Lemetier going down, and that's what I'm saying. It's not easy. Davico coming through. We've got Alabau up into third place now. She's been getting consistent, Alabau. Lemetier will have to get back on that one, but Davico and Alabau are powering up. Jenna Gibson, though, going for what? I'm trying to think how many bullets she's had. She's been very up and down, but she's had 1, 2, 3 bullets in a row. And then she had a little bit of a run where couldn't quite get it together. And now maybe she's going to go on that bullet spree. If she gets a bullet here, she will, she'll hold off Sarah Keita winning this Slalom-X World title for at least another round. And Jenna Gibson, she's looking good here. It's good to have a Brit to cheer from at the front of the fleet.
Definitely, definitely. I was going to say, it's actually, when it gets like a bit cloudy and a bit gusty, it can be so difficult in the jibes, because you come in and then like, what's actually worse is when it completely drops and you have no pressure on the board and the board starts bouncing, especially on the outside. And on the inside, quite often you come out and you just get stuck. And so it's really becomes really tactical in sort of reading the wind, whether it's high wind or low wind. Look
at the lead. Look at the lead she's got over Sarah Keita. I think Sarah Keita is just, I think I say this jibe is the hardest on the course. Oh, she didn't need that clue to catch. You could see it. It was very difficult as we came into this. Sarah Keita, though, might be winning the world title right now. Jenna Gibson basically handing it to Sarah Keita. It's not the way she would have wanted to win with that sort of... I think she wants to dominate a race, but she will take it, no doubt about it. Gibson will try and get back on. Oh, and there we're seeing, the both riders going down, Alabau and Femke van der Veen. And Davico is going to come through now. My Davico. No, it's the red helmet of Femke van der Veen. But out in front, Sarah Keita off ringer will be the Slalom-X World Champion in 2025, because she wins the 12th elimination. And with 3 discards on the board, she is officially the World Champion. I mean, did we think it was going to go any other way?
Does she know it? Does she know it?
She didn't want to admit it. I'm being told by the powers that be. I haven't done the full maths, but a win here. I mean, with 3 more, and she's going to win it at some point, but I'm told it's official. If she wins this first one, it is official.
And that's number 26, isn't it?
Something ridiculous. I've lost count.
What a legend.
There's a couple of people I lose count for. Bjorn, Albo, Sarah Keita. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Golito's up there with the freestyle ones. He's on ridiculous numbers as well.
Yeah, but like multi-discipline, like Sarah. Like she's got a wave, freestyle and slalom.
Best windsurfer in the world?
I think for me, unquestionably.
I mean,
like
everything.
Yeah.
Maybe speed. She's only missing speed.
Well, because she hasn't done it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I keep telling her. I said, Gibson, though, I don't know. That's going to be a tough one. But some great results there from all the riders. Gibson, it looked hard that last jibe, Mark. You could see 3 of the top 4 girls go down, and that is why Sarah Kita is already the champion. She's been able to muscle through some of those really tricky situations, navigate over the sausage, and just overall, she hasn't won or led every race, but she has just stayed on. Oh, you could just see how bumpy it is on that outside. I think until you come here and you try and do this course, with the amount of power that these girls are rocking with a full-on slalom board.
Was this the last one?
Yeah,
so she got air just before, which just sets it all off. And
just that clue catch now, isn't it? Just that one clue catch. She's guyed. Did she come back to get second? I was too busy shouting about.
Yeah, she did. She got second.
So, second solid result. Yeah. Solid. You can't argue with that. And that will put her right in the mix for the podiums.
And she's someone that will really benefit from the 3rd discard, right?
Yes, 100%.
Because she's been a bit sort of inconsistent. So if
she will gain on all of them now.
She's going to lose a 10th and swap it for a 2nd. So, So I'll put her 2nd, will it? Or
well, yeah, loses a 10th. She gets a 2nd, 8 points, 24. Yeah, she's right up there in the mix. Yeah. Another good result in this next one. No obstacle. This type of slalom, all there.
They're still racing tomorrow, no? Or not?
Yeah, they've got 4 more races. With that 3 now.
Okay.
3 left.
Because they'll hit the maximum.
Yeah, they will hit the maximum. So we might finish the women today. That's the plan.
Ah, okay.
So we got 2 for the men, which will be 4 for the women. So we will get those results officially updated soon, but we are going into men's runners-up final. We got Jolly, Ginoli, we've got Rocha, we've got Macker, Daldorf, Franz, Tieme, and Stallman. Franz in that runners-up final. That is going to make, it's going to make Amado sad, but maybe not so sad because Tati Franz is ahead of Amado on the scores. Now, Tati does have a 7th as his 2nd discard, so he will actually count this 7th and he will discard this one. So his race now will be 28 points. So Amado can't catch him yet, but he can close in on him. Nico Preen as well.
Those top 4 are looking just really tight, isn't it?
Something ridiculous, like 3 points.
And after how many races we had? We're on 2, 4... 7 races.
Yeah, this is the 8th elimination.
And there's like 1.5, 1.5 separating the top points. 3, and yeah, incredible.
It's literally like starting again. Maybe Matteo's got a 2-point, deficit to make up, but the top 3 are pretty much equal. Who beats who goes into the lead.
But then on the plus side, Matteo doesn't have a bad discard, so
top 3rd. So who would you rather be?
Yeah,
I don't know. I think maybe Matteo at this point. With a 3rd, guaranteed.
I'll take any of them. To be honest.
Guaranteed 3rd? I don't know. I think I would take the guaranteed 3rd and 2-point deficit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's difficult, actually.
And how many more races? They got 4 more?
I think they can do as many as they want, but we're going to do 2 a day. So, 4, including this one.
Yeah.
So here we go. Runners up final. See if we can pick out a few people. Got Malta Rusha there with the red helmet on the right-hand side. And we've got Daldorf.
Scott? Oh, no.
Daldorf.
Oh, yeah, Daldorf.
Yeah,
Scotty's
Daldorf.
In this one as well, no?
Scotty's got the old GA. Come on, Vonk, out the way. There's Tati Franz, obviously, on the Black Point 7 sail. There we go, lining up. We've got TMA, usually likes to be down this pin end. Tati Franz in the middle. Looks relatively early. But it looks like a good start. TMA with a good start down this bottom end. Scotty in the middle. Macker with a good start. Tati Franz also with a great start. But Macker flying in the middle on the Pride. Tati Franz up the top end, though. Looks like he's going to power down from that top end of the line. And to me, it looks like he's going to round in first place. TMA, though, coming through strong down this bottom end. Jimmy TMA has showed some great speed this week. He's up there in the top 10, so he needs a good result here in this runners-up final. And it will be Jimmy Tieme. No, Tati Franz goes through in first place. Jimmy Tieme in second. Then we've got Macker. Then we've got Scotty Stallman. Then we've got Rocha and Daldorf. Tati Franz, though, trying to make up for not making that final. Looks solid. Seems a shame that they haven't got the sausage. I love that view when you can see if some people are hesitating, but now they're just going full out there, hammer down. Tati Franz looking to put a 9th on the board. This will be his discard. He won't be counting this result, but you still want the best result as possible in case you have to use it. Ooh, little bit of a moment there in the chop as Macker comes through in second place. Scotty Stallman does the jump jibe. We've got TMA pumping for all he's worth. Then we've got Daldorf a little bit further back. And then the rest of the chasing pack. But you can see Tati Franz already. That's why he should be in that final. He's got the speed. He's been looking really good all week. And maybe just a slight mistake in that last one. Didn't give him the opportunity to get past Cedric Board. And he'll be a bit gutted about that. He would have loved to have been in that final. The clouds have settled in a little bit here in Fuerteventura. So this could make for an interesting final. Tati Franz winning this runners-up final at the moment. Are we going to see him launch and get some airtime on this next reach? He wouldn't put it past him. Lovely jibe from Franz on this inside. It's not easy. Macker in seconds. Got a little bit of a funny swell there, Macker. And the other boys jumped straight into it. Oh, great jibe from Daldorf was that. I think it was. Great jibe on the GA. But Tati Franz miles ahead. You can just see how difficult it is. There's a certain speed where you basically go from swell to swell, chop to chop. And then if you go a little bit slower than that, you slam into each one. And it's so hard for the guys to even get the feet out of the straps to jibe. But Tati Franz in the swell line, just making sure of it. Doesn't need any heroics. Macker tries to do a little quick jibe in the swell, and it's a good one from Macker. Good one from Jimmy TM8. Then we've got Daldorf. Oh, inside from Ginoli. Having a go at Daldorf here. With Scotty Stallman just behind. But it is going to be Tati Franz that pretty much just cruised that runners-up final. It's never easy to win a final, whether that be winners final or runners-up final. If you're winning runners-up final, chances are you can win a final. Tati Franz takes a 9th place in this 8th elimination. So first in the runners-up final is 9th. 10th place for Macker. 11th for Jimmy, TM8.
So it's like Tati and Amado are like kind of fighting for 4th, right?
Well, they're fighting.
Oh, no, for 5th, sorry.
Tati is quite far ahead. He's about 10 points ahead.
Okay.
So Amado needs a good result in this final for it to make any difference, because Tati's already got a 7th as his discard, or what did I say before? Tati has got,
Nico's right out there as well, really.
Nico's right behind him as well.
It's quite interesting. You still got a battle for the top 4 and then battle for the next 8, really?
Yeah. And we got Bruno, who's just sort of found his form as we look at the highlights from that runners-up final. But Tati Franz really controlled that right from the beginning. I think Stallman will be upset. He was in like 4th place at this point. Not quite sure.
He got a bit caught up on the second to last jibe. I think he came in really, really close with someone, and that's always a tricky position because you have to sort of almost like wait for them to jibe before you can jibe, and then you get stuck just behind them. So
yeah, it's tricky.
It's often, I don't know.
Look at that though. That's a good position to be in, isn't it? He's cruising. Yeah, we want to see him fighting in the final though, Tati Franz. But we will be having a final next. That's for sure. You want to make some predictions? It's quite interesting now. I think
it's so tight, isn't it? I mean, pretty much any one of them, from what I've seen, like Mychek looks really, really solid. Pierre looks really solid. And Vonk looks really solid. And then behind them, it looks like Mateo's maybe not got the same speed as them. I'm not sure if that's, but he looks
a little bit off the pace. But when
I say that,
he's
he races
not slow.
I mean, we're talking like 1 percentage point.
I think Martini could be the danger man here. I don't think he hasn't got much to lose, and he never races like he's got anything to lose.
Yeah.
So he just goes for it. which can be dangerous.
He's going to either win or over early.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah,
He's got the speed, so you never know with that. I think Vonk, though, has got the momentum. You just look at his last 3 results. First, second. That's his last 3 eliminations.
Okay.
And he looks... I mean, he won...
The conditions are the same today as they were yesterday, or...?
Pretty similar.
They're kind of on like they're 6'5" size sails and small board probably, I think.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Vonk won the first quarter, won the second semi. He's been winning all his heats. It's like he's just got that mindset now that he can do it. Yeah. You know, he's got the confidence, and I think it makes a huge difference. I think he's been lacking a bit of confidence. Like he lost out on his positions last year on the last jibe where Matteo went inside him.
The last mark on the last race on the last day,
And you just think that kind of summed it up a little bit. He was always a bit nice, and now he just looks like he's nice, but he's closing the door. He's making these decisions, and you can see how quick he is. And obviously, when you're that fast, I mean, I've never been that fast. I can only imagine. But I can imagine things are easier when you're that fast. You know, when you've got Matteo is working hard. You can see he's fast, but he hasn't got that extra edge, which Vonk seems to have at the moment. Pierre seems to have that extra edge, and Martini, they've got this kind of speed. Whereas the other boys are super quick. They're right there, but they haven't quite.
Yeah, I think that sometimes like it looks like some have like almost like another gear to go into and when they need to. But
they have to sail on the edge to get that gear. So it's risky, but they've got it if they kind of need it. And I think, well, the way the sun is looking here, this can make for some already interesting races. We've seen it before. The jibes are not guaranteed. I mean, there's no sausage, there's no obstacle, whatever you want to call it, in this race. But we've already seen those jibes are not to be taken lightly. That last jibe can cause problems at whatever level you're at. Even at this level, even if you're home and dry, you think it's all free. It isn't. So this is going to be a real interesting race. Vonk, Vreeswijk. We've got Preen, who's looking like he's got something to prove as well.
I was actually going to say, like Nico's for me has really stood out. It looks like he's made a bit of a jump into sort of battling with the top guys.
Yeah. And he's big as well. He's no small. He's like 96, 97 or something like that. He's a unit. He's wide. But you look at all those names. Board, we know how quick he is. Rakowski's leading the event. Martini's just won the last elimination. Mortafon, doesn't need any introduction. Yeah. Giacchino won this event last year. He's been solid. He's discarding a third. Preen, like we just spoke about, is hungry. Vreeswijk's got something to prove, and Vonk's just been absolutely killing it. So this is a fully hectic final. Right, what do you guys think at home? Any give us some top threes, give us some predictions. Well, I'll check your predictions at the end. Put them in the YouTube comments if you're watching. Okay, we got Board on that red Severn sail up the top. Actually, it's Matteo Giacchino right on the far left. Then we've got Board. This is from left to right. Then we've got Maciej Rakowski. Bruno Martini. Then we've got Mortafon, as Bruno Martini's actually doing a little downwind run here. We've got Amado Vreeswijk on the black sail. Then we've got Jordi Vonk. Then we've got Nico Preen down the pin end. Ooh, interesting. So people moving a little bit around. Bruno Martini is smoking around at the back. I think he wants to come in with speed here. We're going to see Bruno hit this line full speed if he's timed it right. And here we go. This should be an absolutely epic battle. Elimination number 8, and it's a great start down the bottom end for Nico Preen and Jordi Vonk. Jordi Vonk with a great start. This is looking good news for Jordi Vonk fans, but in the middle of the picture, we've got Pierre Mortafon flying, Amado Vreeswijk flying, there's Swell, there's Chop, Pierre Mortafon and Jordi Vonk go head to head, but look at the top, Cedric Board, the old man is coming through. He is the old man, but he's still got the speed. Cedric Board with a point to prove. There's no sausage. Could he go in first place? Pierre Mortafon is having none of it. Pierre Mortafon is absolutely having none of it. It's Pierre Mortafon rounding first. Then we've got Cedric Board on the inside, Jordi Vonk. And then we've got a whole host of riders trying to sort themselves out. Matteo Iachino came up smelling of roses down that bottom end as well. Keep your eye on him on the left-hand side. Jordi Vonk still looking good, but Pierre Mortefon, could he be leading this event after this mark round in Maciej Rakowski is right out the back door at the moment. Bruno Martini is not looking good, but Pierre Mortefon from France would be leading this event. I think if he could win this, Jordi Vonk has not given up yet though. Jordi Vonk is pushing hard from right behind here. Oh, little few bumps and bruises as he goes around that jibe mark, and it's not a good jibe mark from Pierre Mortefon. Jordi Vonk is right back in the game here. The Flying Dutchman is on level terms, or no, he's not. He's all dropped off the plane. Jordi Vonk cannot get going, and Pierre Mortefon has powered on ahead. We've got Cedric Board in there. There was a big hole in the wind, but Pierre Mortefon has powered through. Oh, it looked like it was going to be a two-horse
race.
race.
Had got that spot on and then just like couldn't quite get going.
That was absolutely insane. I thought we were going to have a two-horse race there, but it looks like now Pierre Mortefon has bruised out in the lead now. Jordi Vonk in second. Amado Vrieswijk up into third place. We've got Cedric Board, Matteo Iachino. Could Iachino put another third place on his board? He's been so many third places at this event, and a slight wobble from Pierre Mortefon there. We've still got one jibe mark to go. Jordi Vonk would have an impressive string of results if he can get a second here as well. Great racing from Amado Vrieswijk though in third place. He's not stopped pumping. Pierre Mortefon though, the French Slalom-X World Champion from last year. Could he get another title in 2025? There is 2 events on the World Tour this year for the men. We've got to go to Tenerife. But Matteo Iachino was the Fuerteventura champion last year. Can Pierre Mortefon take the lead here in Fuerteventura this year? He has to navigate a difficult jibe, and it's not easy, but he does make it through, and surely that will be the Elimination 8 win for Pierre Mortefon. A good jibe from Jordi Vonk, a good jibe from Amado Vrieswijk. Matteo Iachino in 4th place. Then we've got Cedric Board, and then I think we've got Maciej Rakowski further back, or it could even be Nico Priem, but out in the lead, Pierre Mortefon is looking in great form here. Pierre Mortefon will go on to 11.4 points. Jordi Vonk will go on to 12.4 points at the end of this race where they're finishing. So Pierre Mortefon will now lead this event, and look at that. That means so much to the Frenchman. He had a big crash yesterday with the sausage, but he has come back swinging today. Pierre Mortefon leads after 8 eliminations. Jordi Vonk moves up into 2nd place, and we'll have to do the maths on the rest because Maciej Rakowski has lost some ground there. Matteo Iachino will have 15.7 points. Pierre Mortefon has 11.4. Jordi has 12.4, and Maciej will have about 15.4. It's still super close. It's going to change every round.
And then when they get this card?
At 12.
Oh, so
I don't think they're going to get it.
Okay, so every race counts
now. Okay, let's have a look at the highlights, see what happened to Maciej Rakowski. He was up the top end, probably trying to do that outside to in. Let's see if we can find out what happened to him. But Pierre Mortefon round in first.
I think he got blocked by Amado there. He was looking for that.
Yeah.
Looking for that inside line, got blocked by Amado, and then boom.
And then you get that no wind.
Yeah, you're stuffed then.
And that comes down to small margin. At this point, Jordi Vonk, we thought, had gone. He just got stuck on the swell.
It looked like he caught the swell. I thought he had done that perfectly.
Too. What happened?
Maybe it's just no wind. You know, that's why Pierre had stopped.
I feel like
just stopped dead.
Aggressive. I bet if he had to replay that, he might have been able to get on there. But it looked like he'd made it.
Yeah, it's quite hard because these sort of medium slalom sails, they don't pump very well. They're pretty stiff relatively. So.
That must have been a meter off home, not home and dry, but into a proper drag race for Pierre Mortefon. That was the race we wanted to see. But Pierre Mortefon did what he needed to do, because then Jordi got stuck in the dirty air of everyone else coming around the mark, and then it's sort of everything.
And I think once it gets separated like that, it's really hard to make ground. You have to be so much quicker to sort of pull back a 50-meter lead. It's really hard, especially when there's no one around. When there's other people around, it can mess it all up, and it gives you more opportunities. But when you're just clearly separated, I think it's pretty tricky.
Yeah, it's difficult. Well, we'll come and have a look at those results in a minute. We've got the women's Elimination 13 coming up next. Offringer already bagged that world title. Gibson, though, really going to be pushing in this one to try and get herself onto that podium. Let's have a look, actually, if the results have already updated, because she might even be on there already. She got a second in the last one, which will put her up. Yeah, Gibson, she's already moved up into third place, and she's only less than a point behind Van der Veen in second place.
And all discards done, so it's whoever finishes ahead of who?
Whoever finishes ahead of who. So if Jenna finishes ahead of Femke now, or has another good result, she will take second on her own. I mean, that's what her results have been all over the place, but the one thing she has done is bashed in those bullets.
Yeah.
That little run of bullets. Jordy Vonk as well, though. Was he first, second? It's a hell of a run.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a run. He's definitely not out of that title race just yet.
And it's good. You can see he was fighting for first as well, because you see sometimes when people aren't sort of expecting to be there, sometimes they'll be in second, kind of protecting it and just trying to sail around. But no, he was like fully going for Pierre. So.
Here we go. Where's Gibson? She's not in the game here, but that is the start, is it? It doesn't seem like there's anyone on it, but it's a great start at that top end by the Patrick. Middle of the pack, we've got Femke van der Veen, Sarah Kita Offringer. I think these girls are wondering what's going on. There was obviously a big hole before the start, but Jenna Gibson is miles back right now. She's going to have a big comeback here, but look at Justine Lemaitre powering down on the Patrick. She's going to go round in first place. She has not given up on that second place just yet. It looks like first place has gone, but second place is definitely up for grabs. Third place, there are three girls fighting for 2 places on that podium. Obviously, the top spot has gone to Sarah Kita Offringer with 3 discards in the bank. Sarah Kita goes round in second. Then we've got Femke van der Veen. Then we've got De Jong. We've got... who have we got? Davico. Yeah, Davico's in there. There's definitely a few holes on the course right now. On the challenge, we got Philippe from France, one of the young up-and-coming riders. But Justine Lemaitre looking good at the front. She's got Sarah Kita breathing down her neck. Jenna Gibson, we haven't seen her. She'll be fighting her way back. How far can she make it back up? Surely she's not going to catch the top girls, but any results she gets now will count. So every place she gets will make a huge difference. And Lemaitre has definitely been caught by Sarah Kita Offringer. Oh, and a little bit of airtime for Femke van der Veen there. And it is what we saw with Jordy Vonk, that low-end rider struggling to get going. And on the top, it's Sarah Kita that's riding the swell, and Sarah Kita Offringer, the current event leader world champion, are having now a good drag race with Justine Lemaitre. So Sarah Kita on the left, Lemaitre on the right. We got Femke van der Veen on the top. And you can see in the background the rest of the girls having a fight, but we are with the top 2, Lemaitre and Sarah Kita Offringer. Lemaitre is not letting her have it. She's going to look for that nice line on this inside jibe mark. Penultimate jibe coming up, but Sarah Kita, the world champion, already crowned with 3 races to go. She started off a bit wobbly in the really windy stuff, but as the wind dropped a bit, she got into her stride, and she's never looked back since. So Sarah Kita jibes in first. Second place, Lemaitre. Third place, Van der Veen, to keep these podiums alive. So Gibson is losing ground here. She, for a minute, she was in third place, but that will change now. I think Lemaitre will come back at her. Needs to finish 2 places behind Lemaitre, Gibson. And still got a bit of work to do. De Jong looking good, I think, in 4th place right now. But Sarah Kita Offringer is going to take this, surely. 1 jibe mark to go. Can she get the jibe as Lemaitre in the air as we go back to her last jibe? Not a given, this jibe mark, even for the Freestyle World Champion, even for the Slalom-X World Champion. 2 years in a row for Sarah Kita, but switches the feet, gets on the swell. Oh, little moment, and hooks in. Justine Lemaitre hooked in. Femke van der Veen will get a nice swell here. She'll be on the same swell as Lemaitre now. This will be the fight for second place. We're going to have a proper drag race for second place between Van der Veen and Lemaitre. And Van der Veen actually got the first swell, so it's advantage to the Dutch rider on the Severn sail. Keep your eye on second place. We're on with Sarah Kita Offringer, who will be the world champion, but second place is going down here. Lemaitre on the top, Van der Veen on the bottom. Lemaitre needs every place she can get right now. Lemaitre, and this is one big point. When you're battling for the podium, those points will mean a lot, and it is Sarah Kita to win the second final of the day and put her name firmly on that Slalom-X title. What a race from Lemaitre and Van der Veen. You could see that was a good race, just giving each other a bit of a salute. And where is Gibson? Did she get her way back? No. So she hasn't got her way back to fourth. She's going to finish fifth for Gibson. So she'll go on 29.1 points. So yeah, she slipped right back again. There is Gibson. De Jong finishing in fourth place. And then Alabau coming through. It's all over the place, isn't it? With these results, it's making a big difference.
It's really interesting to see it. Like, it's like so on and off, and like, yeah, so close in the men and the women to have, like, we just saw in the men's, like, the top four completely changed over, no? Like, reversed. Like, the first went to last. Oh.
Well, when we're down to no discards, you know, as long as they're in the top few, it's huge differences every race. So it's going to be really exciting. We're going to watch the highlights of this race.
I think, Jenna, like, what often happens here, like, the standard start procedure is you cross the line, you sail a minute out, and then you come back in. You know that for many years. And quite often here, you'll sail out, and there's like a big hole a minute out, and you're stuck there. There's no wind at all. Yeah. You're a minute away from the line, and it's game over before the flag's even gone.
I have seen them cancel races like that when it happens, but I think they only cancel it when it's really light.
Yeah, when the whole fleet, maybe you say but when the rest of them were like on the gun, bang, and there's one or two that are left behind, you got to say, well, you can't really cancel it all. And then
totally.
Yeah.
So looking at the results now, as we look at the highlights of this race, Jenna Gibson, what was she there? Fifth? So she's 29.1 points, because she'll have to count that fifth. Lemaitre will be on 28 points, so 1.1 behind. And Femke van der Veen will get a third, which will put her on 26.4 points. So there's still like a 3-point, gap swing in those podium places. Gibson will move into fourth again. Femke will stay in second, and Justine Lemaitre. And again, that 1 point we saw there will make a huge difference, or could make a huge difference on the podium at the end. So we're going to be definitely into some exciting races. But I think Gibson, that was her race.
That was the one where she had to nail it.
That was a speed race. Really just needed to be close on that start. Yeah. And she's going to regret that. But
I'm guessing this is the one that she had to win. Yeah. Sarah, look at that. That's a welcome a world champion.
Yeah. She is definitely assured that world title. Obviously, I mean, secured it now. 2 wins. A 1 win would have done it, but 2 wins back to back.
If she doesn't even turn up for the last 2 races, she gets 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah,
it's done. It was done before, because you even got to count a 10th. She was that dominant in those last races. But an incredible performance. I mean, she dominated last year. This year, it definitely didn't go all her own way. Yeah. When you look at the results, it doesn't quite look like that, but when you watch them, it was not like an easy victory for Sarah Kita Offringer. After day 1, she nearly quit. Yeah. She was saying, I've had enough. I'm not doing it. Yeah. You know, it was crazy conditions. She was worried about the freestyle world title. Micah Hoofman's pushing it, but she came back day 2. She woke up and went, you know what? No. And now she'll be happy she didn't give up. Sarah Kita Offringer, double Slalom-X champion. She says she counts this as a slalom result, even though it's got the X in it, you know.
I think you got to, haven't you? It's
But impressive stuff.
Oh, we got the Ruben flag. That's epic.
There's the caddy. He's done a good job. It might be hard for the other girls looking at those results. I mean, that must feel brutal. You've still got 2 races to go. You know, the world champion has already trained. But when you do 12 races, a lot of races, you know, lots.
No, I think with that amount of races, you've got to say the result was a really fair result. Yeah. And from what I saw watching some of the other heats, the girls put in you know, there was amazing moments. But then when she's just so consistent.
Yeah.
If you see her, like, okay, maybe she's not got the top speed of Jenna, but she's there right behind. She almost looks like she's sort of cruising, waiting for a moment. And we saw in the last one where she was like kind of there behind Justine, and she saw a little mistake, just burnt past her, cut in front, and then went back into a sort of cruise mode.
She's calculating things. You know, she's not just racing like a crazy woman, you know, because she is fast.
Yeah.
Like when I say, you know, she's fast, I don't say it lightly. She is fast. But you can see she's measuring. She's measuring. Okay, interview on the beach.
Oh, crazy. That's insane. I really didn't see this coming at the beginning of the week. I was, I didn't think I could finish this event, and here we are. So that's really cool.
From quitting to winning, how do you feel?
It feels incredible. I kind of got the determination and the motivation as the event started going, and yesterday and today, I feel it really kicked in, and it feels insane to win the event. There's 2 races still to go, but now I can relax.
You came in pretty stressed between races. Did you know?
Now? No, I didn't know. The thing is, I want to know for sure that it's actually the case. So I was like, let me focus on the next race, just make sure to do the best that I can. And so winning these 2 last races was, really awesome.
Winning a world title with 3 races to go, how do you feel now about the freestyle?
Yeah, the freestyle is going to be in 2 days. To be honest, that's what I was the most stressed about, being too tired from slalom and going into freestyle. But I feel like now I can relax with this and have a day break, I think. And now I'm looking forward also to freestyle later. But let's finish this event first.
2 more races. Who's going to come behind you?
I was too focused, so I actually didn't see who was after me in the last 2 races. But I have a feeling it's still between Jenna, Femke, and Justine. So it's really hard to call it.
It's all to play for. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thanks everyone.
Okay, so there we go. Sarah Kita offering, like I said, she went from quitting to winning. Impressive stuff, and now she does have time to really focus on that freestyle title. Well, she's going to finish off today, obviously, but then she's going to have a day off because the women can only do 15 eliminations. Yeah, 15 eliminations, and then that's the max. So they won't be racing on the last day.
It's really brutal when you do all the disciplines, like not only physically doing, but you know how it is. Like when you're on the beach all day, it just drains your energy. Mentally, you got to be just on it all the time. So I can understand why she's sort of, and I know freestyle is still her, I don't know what's her number 1 priority, but it's probably one of the most important. Is what she came here doing, and I think it's the one that she wants the most. So but it looks like she should have at least an afternoon today where she can be a bit more relaxed. Tomorrow, hopefully, a day off, and then start again from zero with another world title on